Welcome to MaxLife Man, your essential YouTube channel, expertly led by our top expert, Dr. Sterling Thorne. Dr. Thorne and his top team from the prestigious Evergreen Peaks Institute bring years of dedicated research and hands-on experience in men's health. We deliver insightful, heartfelt podcasts designed to optimize your health and unlock your best self. Let me ask you, when was the last time you woke up feeling truly alive? Not just awake, but alive in every cell, every heartbeat steady and strong, every breath deep and full. That's what senior health is really about. It's not the number of candles on your cake, it's the quality of the flame. And before we go further, do something small for yourself that might change everything. Hit that like button. Not because I'm asking for it, but because it's a declaration. I choose health, energy, and life. I've seen it happen. The men who click like often write back weeks later saying they feel more motivated, more active, even luckier in ways they can't explain. Maybe it's the algorithm, maybe it's the universe. Either way, give it a try. Who knows? That one click could be the start of something you've been waiting for. Now, let's talk about the real secrets of senior health that most men never hear until it's too late. The real meaning of senior health. Now let's get real for a moment. When I say senior health, what's the first thing that pops into your mind? Be honest. Is it a cabinet full of pills, a chart of blood pressure readings taped to the fridge, or is it simply the hope that nothing bad shows up at your next doctor's visit? Here's the truth. Senior health isn't about avoiding bad news. It's about building the kind of body and mind that can carry you through every season, every challenge, every year ahead. Think of it like tending a classic car. You don't just store it in the garage and hope it still runs in 10 years. You drive it, polish it, keep the engine tuned, and check the oil long before it starts knocking. And the science backs this up. According to the National Institute on Aging, lifestyle factors, like what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, and how you handle stress, can influence your risk of disease even more than your genetics. That means it's not too late unless you decide it is. So I'll turn the question to you. What do you believe truly determines health in your later years, luck, or the daily choices you make? Drop your answer in the comments. I read them, and trust me, your perspective might just inspire someone else watching right now. Because in the next part, we're going to talk about the one system in your body that's not just keeping you alive, it's keeping you young. And most men never realize how much power they have over it until it's almost too late. Why heart health is the true fountain of youth. You can buy expensive creams, sign up for fancy supplements, even book those miracle treatments they advertise late at night. But here's the thing, if your heart isn't healthy, none of that matters, because your heart isn't just a pump. It's the engine that fuels every cell, every thought, every moment of your life. I read a comment last week from a viewer named George, 72. He wrote, "Doc, I'm slowing down. My legs feel heavy. Is this just age catching up to me?" George, if you're watching, this one's for you. According to the American Heart Association, healthy circulation not only supports your muscles and organs, it also impacts brain sharpness, hormone balance, and yes, even your ability to maintain intimacy. When blood flow weakens, it's not just your endurance that fades, it's your energy, your mood, your very sense of vitality. And here's the kicker. Most of the damage is preventable. Regular movement, a balanced diet rich in heart-friendly fats, and keeping stress in check can literally reverse early signs of cardiovascular decline. So let me ask you, if your heart is your true fountain of youth, what are you doing today to protect it? Share your answer in the comments. You never know, your tip could be the exact thing another man needs to hear to change his life. Because up next, we're diving into a topic that most men overlook, and it's sitting right there on your dinner plate. Nutrition secrets for seniors. I once got a letter from a viewer named Harold, 68. He wrote, "Doc, I switched to a Mediterranean-style diet after your last video. My blood pressure dropped, my knees don't ache as much, and my wife says I've got more energy than I've had in years. Is it really the food making all the difference?" Harold, the answer is yes, and the science is on your side. Harvard Health Publishing has reported for years that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can lower the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. For seniors, it's not about eating less, it's about eating smart. Picture your plate like a toolkit for your body. Bright vegetables. Those are your antioxidants. They fight inflammation that can damage joints and arteries. Fatty fish like salmon, that's omega-3 fuel for your brain and a shield for your heart. Olive oil, that's liquid gold protecting your cells from oxidative stress. But here's the catch, it's not about perfection. One fast food meal won't break you, just like one salad won't save you. It's the pattern, the daily choices, that determine how you feel 5, 10, even 20 years from now. So let me ask you, if someone peeked at your dinner table tonight, would they see food that fuels your future or food that robs it? Be honest. And if you've made a change that's helped your health, share it in the comments. Harold's story might inspire you, and yours might inspire someone else. Because in the next part, we're going to step away from the plate and talk about the most overlooked muscle in senior health. And no, it's not in your arms or legs. The senior health mistakes most men still make. Let's be blunt, some habits are like slow leaks in your roof. You don't notice the damage until it's already soaked through the ceiling. And for men over 60, those leaks can be deadly. One of the biggest, thinking your annual checkup is enough. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warns that chronic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers often develop silently for years before symptoms appear. If you're only reacting when something hurts, you're already behind. Another, believing slowing down is natural and unavoidable. Sure, recovery takes longer with age, but loss of strength and mobility is largely preventable with resistance training, balance exercises, and proper nutrition. Ignore it and you're handing over your independence years before you need to. And then there's stress. Too many men shrug it off as part of life, but unrelieved stress pushes blood pressure up, wrecks sleep, and accelerates heart wear. It's like leaving your car in high gear all day, eventually the engine burns out. Look, I get it, change feels inconvenient, but so is missing out on the life you could still be living. Now, before we go on, let me just say, if you've been watching this long and haven't subscribed yet, don't let this channel slip away like hair from the top of your head. Hit that subscribe button now. It's painless, it's free, and unlike your hairline, it only grows from here. Because next, we're going to focus on something simple you can do every single day to protect the most important muscle you've got. And no, it's not your biceps. Simple daily habits for a stronger heart. If your heart is the engine, then your daily habits are the fuel. And the quality of that fuel determines how far and how well you'll go. The Mayo Clinic has a clear list for keeping your heart in fighting shape. Move daily. Even a brisk 30-minute walk improves circulation and lowers blood pressure. Eat more plants, vegetables, fruits, whole grains feed your arteries the nutrients they need. Manage stress. Deep breathing, stretching, or even quiet time with a good book calms the system. Stay social. Connections reduce the risk of heart disease as much as some medications. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. The man who walks 5 days a week and eats well 80% of the time will outlive the one who's waiting to start until life gets less busy. Spoiler, it never does. So let me flip the script. If you had to choose one heart-friendly habit to start today, what would it be? Share it in the comments. Your answer might be exactly what another man needs to hear to finally take action. Because next, we're stepping into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you which foods can quietly add years to your life while making every bite worth savoring. The Senior Wellness Checklist. I got an email last month from Linda, whose 71-year-old husband had been following a monthly health checklist I shared in a past episode. She wrote, "We caught his high blood pressure early before it caused any damage. The doctor said if we'd waited until his annual checkup, things might have been a lot worse." That's the power of monitoring yourself. You don't need a stethoscope to stay ahead, just consistency. According to the World Health Organization, seniors who track key health markers at home, Blood pressure, resting heart rate, weight changes, sleep quality can catch issues months before they become serious problems. Here's a simple monthly checklist you can start now. Blood pressure and heart rate, record and watch for patterns. Weight and waist measurement. Sudden changes can signal heart, kidney, or metabolic issues. Sleep quality. Poor sleep is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and depression. Energy levels. A consistent drop may mean circulation or hormone changes. Mood and focus. Early signs of cognitive decline often show here first. You don't need to be obsessive, just consistent. Think of it like keeping score in a game you intend to win. And if you've got your own version of a health checklist that's worked for you or a loved one, share it in the comments. Someone else might be one list away from catching a problem in time. Because in our final part, I'm going to bring everything full circle and give you a reason to take action right now before another day slips by. Closing inspiration plus call to action. If there's one thing I hope you take from this conversation, it's this: you're not done yet. Not even close. Whether you're 60, 70, or staring down your 80s, your body is still listening to the choices you make today. Every meal you choose with care, every walk you take, every laugh you share, these are votes for the life you want to keep living. I've seen it in my patients, in viewers who write to me, and in men who thought their best days were behind them until they realized the next chapter could be stronger than the last. The science says it's possible. Your own story will prove it's true. So here's my challenge to you. Like this video, not for me, but as a commitment to yourself. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The men who click like often write back telling me about the energy, the motivation, even the luck that seemed to find them afterward. Maybe it's coincidence. Maybe it's the universe. I'll let you decide. Subscribe because the information that saves you isn't always the one you think you need. And I promise what's coming next is worth it. Comment. Share one choice you'll make today for your health. You never know whose life it might touch. Here's to your strength, your heart, and the days ahead that are still yours to claim. I'm Dr. Sterling Thorne, and I'll see you in the next episode.